watch me stress about finishing my cardigan. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to the Folk Witch Fibercraft podcast. My name's Lauren, and I am so excited to say that I have a finished object, and I'm wearing it right now. This is my self-drafted cardigan. It is complete. It came off of the blocking mats this morning, and it's finally dry. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I wore it before I blocked it yesterday to dinner with my mom because I couldn't help myself. And blocking did do quite a bit for it. But anyhow, I'm gonna do a little bit of B-roll, I guess. Not B-roll. I'm gonna show you a little bit of behind the scenes of making it over the past week because we had some challenges. It's all good now. It was stressful. Last time I talked about this, I believe I was just working on the body of the cardigan. Maybe. I don't know. But anyhow, I had finished the body, I did the ribbing, and then I realized that I just absolutely hated the neckline. It was too thin. It just did not look good. So this week, on Tuesday of this week, I re-knit the neckline, which was scary because this is a top-down cardigan. I've never had to pick up stitches to re-knit anything. I had to cut into my work, which was really, really scary. But I did that. I'm going to insert some footage now, and you'll see kind of what I went through for that. So, ta-da. Okay. You gotta be cool. Relax. Get hip. Get on my track, take a back seat. Check. Alright, y'all, I'm scared to do this, but we're gonna be brave. We're gonna be brave together, friends. I have been telling you about my hand-knit, self-drafted black cardigan, which is right here. Woohoo! And I finished the ribbing on the bottom last night, and it looks so good. Like, even beautiful, gorgeous, we love it. And then I immediately realized I hated the collar. And I know it's gonna bug me until I fix it. Here's the thing, this is a top-down raglan. I've never replaced a collar of a top-down sweater before. In theory, I learned how to do this. In practice, well, cheers, we're doing this together. So some of this might get fast-forwarded through, but I watched a YouTube video today to learn how to do it. And I know I have to pick up stitches, which is easier said than done, because this is black. And I think I can do this. No, I know I can do this, but I need moral support from you on the other end of this lens. So if you could all just hype me up, I'd appreciate it. We're doing scary stuff together, friends. And it's gonna be alright. So I know you have to pick up the right leg of your stitch, right? The right leg of the stitch, which is easier said than done. Maybe I can figure out how to pick up ribbing. I wonder if I can do that. Okay, I think I did it. We've gotten a little topsy-turvy because I needed the table you were sitting on. But I think I did it. I have put my needles back in, and the moment of truth is now. We're gonna use my fancy scissors to make me feel better. I'll knock everything over in the process. Any gods that want to listen, please be with me. I'm just gonna do this. I don't like this. I hate this part right here. It's not unraveling yet. Oh my god, did this work? Oh my god, it worked! I could cry right now. I'm so excited. Okay. This is working so far, and it looks like I picked up along the right, like, stitches. So I had finished the body of this cardigan on Sunday, and wanted to start look at this, I'm so excited, it's working. I want to start the sleeves maybe tonight if I can get the majority of the collar reknit. I am a little nervous about low-key yarn chicken. If you haven't heard me talk about this whip, I'm stuttering so much right now because of my nerves and this collar. I'm so sorry. So if you have not heard me talk about this whip before, I am knitting this in Lion Brand Hue and Me. I actually have a full skein right here, finally. Is it Lion Brand? Yeah, it's Lion Brand 2 of Wands line. Hue and Me, it's a chunky wool blend. Let's see, it's an 80-20 blend, 80% acrylic, 20% wool, in a bulky weight. And I'm holding that double with Drops Alpaca. Or Drops Alpaca Silk, I guess. So as far as I know, I only have one full skein, or whatever, ball. I have one full doodad of drops left, and if you are in the US, you may know that it is pretty difficult to get drops yarn. Okay, so I screwed up here. It's pretty difficult to get drops yarn in the US. You have to either order it and wait, or like I've seen people sell it on Etsy, which I don't quite care for. Let's see if I saved that. And it sucks doing that. It takes forever, which I don't want to wait. Ooh, excuse me. So I'm hoping I have enough to make it last. I have a very small partial bit of the drops left that I think should be plenty to knit the collar tonight. I'm just worried about the sleeves. I'm thinking I should be fine with what I have left for the sleeves, but I also have to worry about the button band. So my worst case scenario is I get to the button band and just knit it using the regular yarn without holding it double, which I think is my best option. So I also don't have to work tightly and around the fuzz. I think that also might look a little bit better and maybe more polished. So if that's the only thing I have to worry about, then perfect. If I cannot get through both sleeves without ordering more yarn, then I will, I guess. I'm just not going to be happy about it. I have gray, which I'm not going to replace it with gray, but I just don't want to have to do a whole order for just one ball of yarn. So if you have any Black Drops alpaca silk and you would like to trade for a skein of the gray alpaca silk, let me know. I will trade with you. But alas, if I have to buy it, I will. That's fine. I think this is just about it, friends, and I'm happy to say that this might have been worth the stress. Did I do it? I think I did it. I did it? Oh my god. Whew. I did it. I almost don't believe that I did this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 15. I did it! Ah! I'm so excited. Okay. Whew. All right. Now I can reknit the neck band. The neck band. Guys, I did it. Whew. There's a first time for everything. And I'm going to continue the saga of finishing my cardigan for this vlog, I think. Let me just show you the whole thing because I don't think I've done that yet. So, ta-da! I'm so excited. These buttons were in my mom's button stash. So they have this cute little like swirly detail. There are 5 buttons all the way down. And then the sleeves are like technically go to my fingertips, but I like a longer sleeve. I don't care for a bracelet length. I really like a long sleeve. So I can grab it if I want to. I knit this using a US, I can tell you in a second. I think I used a US 10.5. No. It was a US 11, which is an 8mm needle. I used my Lika driftwood needles. They're like this really pretty... Ooh. Nope. Hold on. I know how to be a YouTuber. This really pretty like driftwood color. So I knit the body and sleeves in the US 11, which is an 8mm. And then I dropped down to a 5.5mm for the cuffs and the ribbing. And then for the button band, I think I used a US... Probably went down another 2 needle sizes to a 4.5 is what I did, yeah. Because I didn't want the button band to pull in any kind of way. And this was my first button band I've ever made too. I was gonna film that process, but I was just too nervous to even consider setting up filming while I was getting that ready, let alone doing it in and of itself. But the button band process was easier than I anticipated once I started doing it. I ended up picking up 3 out of every 4 stitches along the opening, along the edge here. And I did a 2x2 rib button band. So you can see it here. Ta-da! And I think it looks really nice. It's really nice and even. I think I did a total of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did 8 rows and then bound off on the 9th row. So Yeah. And then the hole for the buttons were I used the yarn over technique. But that's it. This is my finished object. And it's so soft, and I'm so excited. The stitches are a lot more even after blocking. And the fabric has loosened up a nice bunch too. I soaked this in water and a little bit of wool wash, just so it made it smell a little bit better and not like plasticky from the store. Yeah, I soaked it in a little bit of water and wool wash, wrung it out as much as I could, and then I tossed it in my washer for a spin and drain cycle so I could get as much extra moisture out of it so it wasn't lying out blocking for 5 days. I pinned it out. It laid on my floor overnight on blocking mats, and then for like an hour or two this morning I turned my fan on and let it kind of air dry the rest of the way. But it's done, and I am so excited. I'm wearing this to work tomorrow. I used the Hue and Me bulky weight yarn in black. I used probably 4 skeins of it. I did not count nearly as much as I should have. I then used drops black alpaca silk to hold it double, and that I probably used 4 skeins of. Yeah, I think I used 3 full skeins of the black and then a very small partial of a 4th just to do the button band. But it's done, and I'm so excited. And I had my mom try on her ranunculus I'm knitting her, and that is just about done as well. I just have to, no it's not, I lied. I am ready to split for a split hem. So once that is done, I'll knit up the sleeves and then it'll be done. So I don't have too much work left on that. But yeah, finished object day. Woohoo! So excited. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little update on my black cardigan, because that's what I did this week, was this and just this alone. I'm very excited. So thank you for sticking with me for my black cardigan saga. I hopefully at this point have inserted some clips of the neckline surgery and you get a little sneak peek at the stressors I went through. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you who come back to see me. It's really fun getting to hear your comments and feedback, and I love it. That being said, the wheel continues to turn, and I will see you on the next round. Have a good day. Bye.